What does a radish and a carrot have to do with outdoor umbrellas? Let me show you. Hi, my name is Christian, and after working more than a decade in the outdoor umbrella industry, I've seen all what works and what fails. I will help you stay clear of umbrellas that fade and does not protect you from the UV rays. And I will show you exactly what to look for and how to check the quality of your umbrella fabric so you don't get ripped off. When choosing your fabric, there is 3 things to consider: how it's colored, the sun protection level, and the material weight. Always start with how the fabric is colored. This is the key indicator for everything else, and let me explain how color fastness works in the most simple way. Think of this carrot. It's colored all the way through to the core. That is what we call solution dyed. The thread is dyed before it's woven into the fabric, which means the color is lasting much longer. Now look at this radish. It's red on the outside but white on the inside. This is like cheap piece dyed or surface dyed fabric, where the fabric is woven first and then dyed afterward. It gives you a thin, short-lived color that fades fast. Cheap umbrellas are made this way, and it shows. They will start fading in just about 30 to 60 days. Plus, surface dyeing wastes a lot more water than solution dyed, which isn't great for the environment. So if you want an umbrella that stays beautiful for longer, always choose solution dyed fabrics. Now, how do you know how long time the fabric would actually last in the sun? Check the ranking on these tests: AATCC 16.3 or 105 PO5 test. You should look for 1,200 plus hours on the AATCC test or +7 on the iOS 105 B05 test as a minimum. This one is ranked number 6 on the iOS scale, and it only lasted 82 days in the sun. Don't let this happen to you. Next up is UV protection, and this one is critical. If you have kids or just want to avoid the risk of skin cancer from overexposure to the sun, make sure to check the sun protection level. Let's get one thing out of the way quickly. Products on Temu and Amazon claiming 99% UV blocking simply doesn't exist. The highest possible protection is 98 or more than 98. So if you see 99, don't trust it. To know you can trust a brand or manufacturer, look for proper testing and certifications like the UV standard 801 or similar certification. Here's the deal: to be properly protected, you need a fabric with 50 plus UPF, or ideally 80. Anything like 25 is not gonna cut it. Sorry. As a parent myself, I have 2 kids, and I'll admit sometimes I forget to protect them with the sunblock. It's not a good feeling, so choosing the right umbrella with a solid UV protection is just like one less thing to worry about. Let's talk about something you might not think about when choosing an umbrella. Now, if you live in sunny California or Brisbane with 300 plus days of sunshine, you might not think this is a big deal. But where I came from in Denmark, it rains 180 days a year, so waterproofing, that's a must. But here's the thing: whether you live in a sunny spot or somewhere with unpredictable weather, a waterproof or water-resistant fabric is essential. Why? 2 main reasons. First, in areas with occasional summer showers, you want your umbrella to protect you and your table from getting soaked. Without the proper treatment, the fabric is going to absorb the water and fail in minutes. Kinda like a cheap raincoat that doesn't last through a diesel. Second, in sunnier, drier climates, waterproofing isn't just about rain, it's about protection of the fabric and making cleanup easy. Spilled wings, dust or pollen, a treated fabric lets you rinse it clean in seconds, keeping your umbrella looking fresh without the fabric absorbing anything. Now, not all waterproofing is created equal. Cheap umbrellas often have a thin PU coating applied at the very end of the manufacturing process. It works, but it doesn't last. High quality umbrellas like ours have waterproof treatment integrated into the thread itself. That means it bonds deeply with the fibers, making it last longer and stay more effective over a lot longer period of time. Finally, let's address PFAS. Those forever chemicals you might have heard of. They're often used in waterproofing, but with serious health and environmental risk. So steer clear of these fabrics that are treated with PFAS, prioritizing both your safety and the planet. And just to be clear, if anyone advised that their umbrella is 100% waterproof, that's impossible. No fabric is. However, a thick, well-treated fabric brings with it a very waterproof ability. Now let's talk about materials. There are 3 main types of fabrics: acrylic, polyester and olefin. If you can always go with acrylic, it's hands down the best by a landslide. And yes, you've probably heard people say Sunbrella is the thing and it's the best. They're great at branding, but here's the truth: Sunbrella is made from 100% solution dyed acrylic, which is fantastic, but You don't need to pay extra for a brand name as long as you choose any solution dyed fabric with the right certifications, then you're safe. From there's polyester, and there's two types. Cheap polyester, shiny, thin, fades quickly, feels like plastic. Avoid this. Then there's high quality solution dyed polyester. This is very close to acrylic in performance, offering great UV protection and color fastness. If you're choosing polyester, always go with a weight above 240 grams per square meter, 7 ounces per square yard for durability. The last option, that's olefin. It's strong, but for umbrellas, not so good. Why? Olefin naturally degrades when exposed to the sun, rain and wind, so it's not the great fit for long-term outdoor use. Here's what to remember. Pick fabrics that are solution dyed, either acrylic or high quality polyester. Make sure they are at least 240 grams per square meter, 7 ounces per square yard in weight. Personally, if I have the budget, I would always go for acrylic. If you need to keep it economically, I would choose high quality solution dyed polyester. But whatever you do, don't settle for cheap fabrics. They do not protect you. So now you know which materials to choose and which to steer very much clear of. But here's the deal. Even the right fabric paired with a flimsy steel frame is a recipe for disaster. And if you combine that with the wrong features for how to control your umbrella, you just made things unnecessarily complicated. Don't make these mistakes. Check out my guide on umbrella frames and essential functions. Have a great summer. Bye!